What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to my YouTube channel. Let's solve this math question that says find the value of x for which the square root of x all over x is equal to the square root of 5. Well, our first step will be for us to cross multiply. But first, I'm going to be expressing the right hand side as a fraction. So the left hand side, I have the square root of x all over x equal to the right hand side expressing as a fraction, it will be the square root of 5 all over 1. Very good. So now let's cross multiply. CM means cross multiply. So on cross multiplying, the square root of x times 1 gives the square root of x equal to, now x times the square root of 5 gives the square root of 5x. Very good. Now our next step will be for us to get rid of the square root by taking the square of both sides. So I'll take the square of the left hand side. I'll also take the square of the right hand side. Now notice that the left hand side square will cancel out square root, leaving behind x to be equal to, on the right hand side, this square affects the square root of 5 and it also affects x. That means it can be written as the square root of 5 squared times x squared. Very good. Distributing the powers to the two terms. Now, notice that power 2 here can cancel out the square root so that we have x to be equal to, now since square cancels out square root, I'll be left with 5 times x squared is 5x squared. Very good. Now our next step will be for us to move 5x squared to the left hand side so that we have x minus 5x squared to be equal to 0. Very good. Now notice that x is common. So our next step will be for us to factor out x. So factor out x, open bracket, x divided by x is 1 minus 5x squared divided by x is 5x. Very good. Close bracket, and this is equal to 0. So we have two cases, and one of the cases we have from here is x is equal to 0, and then the other case is 1 minus 5x equal to 0. Now we've got one value for x, and to get the other value, I'm going to be moving 1 to the right hand side. So I'll be left with negative 5x here. So negative 5x remaining on the left equal to, as 1 crosses to the right, it becomes minus 1. Now divide both sides by the coefficient of x, which is negative 5. So I'll divide the left hand side by negative 5. I'll also divide the right hand side by negative 5. So negative 5 can cancel out from here, leaving behind x to be equal to, negative cancels out negative, leaving behind 1 all over 5. Very good. So we have two values for x. We have x to be equal to 0, and we also have x to be equal to 1 all over 5. No, I'm not going to be calling that and, I'll be calling it or. X is equal to 1 all over 5. Now for these two values of x, we're going to check which one is the correct answer. Now recall our given question. Recall that the question is the square root of x all over x. This is equal to the square root of 5. So we are checking So let's check when x is 0. So when x is 0, so this will be the square root of 0 divided by 0. Will this be equal to the square root of 5? Of course not, because we have 0 as the denominator. So this is undefined. Undefined. So this 0 is not a solution. Now, what about when x is equal to 1 all over 5? So when x is equal to 1 all over 5, let's substitute into our given equation, which is the square root of x over x equal to the square root of 5. So this will be x is the square root of x is 1 all over 5 all over the denominator is 1 all over 5. Will this be equal to the square root of 5? Let's try to find out. Now notice that the numerator is same as the square root of 1 all over the square root of 5, right? Very good. All over the denominator is 1 all over 5. Would this be equal to the right hand side, which is the square root of 5? The square root of 1 is 1 all over the denominator here is the square root of 5 all over here I have 1 all over 5. Very good. So will this be equal to the square root of 5? Let's find out. Now notice that this expression can be written as 1 all over the square root of 5 divided by 1 all over 5, right? Very good. Now, will this be equal to the square root of 5? I'm going to be changing this division to multiplication so that I have 1 all over the square root of 5 times, and this will make 5 to go up to become a numerator and 1 to come down to become a denominator. Very good. Now let's multiply. 1 times 5 is 5 all over the square root of 5 times 1 is the square root of 5. Very good. Will this be equal to the square root of 5 as the result? Now, in order to find that out, we're going to rationalize since we have a sword as the denominator. So how do we rationalize? We take 5 all over the square root of 5. To rationalize means we multiply the numerator by the square root of 5. And we also divide the denominator, we multiply the denominator as well by the square root of 5. Very good. So will this be equal to the square root of 5? Now watch. 5 times the square root of 5 is 5 root 5 all over the square root of 5 times the square root of 5. This will give you the square root of 25. Very good. And this is equal to the square root of 5. Remember, we want to prove if what we have on the left is equal to the square root of 5. Now, I'm going to be managing this small space here since I've already got my answer. Now, the numerator, we have 5 root 5 all over the denominator. The square root of 5, the square root of 25 is 5. Will this be equal to the square root of 5? Now notice, 5 can cancel out 5, leaving behind the square root of 5 on the left-hand side, which is the same as the square root of 5 on the right-hand side. So the only valid solution that we've got for x is that x is equal to 1 all over 5. And there you have it. Well, feel free to share your ideas in the comment section below. And if you enjoyed this video and have learned something from this video, go ahead and give this video a thumbs up. Subscribe if you haven't. Turn on the notification bell so you don't miss my upcoming videos. And like I always say, until next time, Take care.